Guru Nation, what is up? I wanted to do a quick video for you guys before I do more videos today. I'm going live. I'm doing in-depth podcast on someone's question. This person reached out to me on email, dan@theclinicaltrialsguru.com, and they're a physician assistant, and they are working for a startup dermatology sponsor. And this sponsor is going to be doing their first clinical trial. So it sounds like an investigator-initiated study, which a lot of sponsors do, especially smaller sponsors do on their own. This is a very small sponsor, very small team. They're not publicly traded. Doesn't sound like. So he applied as a physician assistant for the study coordinator role. And he's already getting the first interview scheduled, which is a very good sign. And he's wondering, that one's very casual, but he's saying the current study coordinator told him that the second one, they're going to ask him to present something to them. So he's worried. The thing is, in this kind of situation, and this applies to anybody applying at research sites that are research naive, if you have clinical background, which obviously a physician's assistant does, and you are almost an expert or know a lot about the therapeutic indications that site specializes in your case dermatology, for another site it might be central nervous system disorders. Focus on your domain expertise in that therapeutic indication, because the fundamentals of research, yes, there is a steep learning curve. You could watch my 5-hour video, you could take my CRC Academy, the 3-month course. But it's easier to teach someone that than to teach them the clinical aspects of, let's say, atopic dermatitis. You've got to learn the medications. You've got to learn the various efficacy assessments, safety assessments, all those things. If you go on clinicaltrials.gov and just look up whatever type of studies that the site does that you're applying to, you're going to see. And you can even go to Google Scholar if you want, PubMed, but I like clinicaltrials.gov. You're going to see all the assessments, all the prohibited meds, all the con meds. Start to familiarize yourself with this stuff. So if you already have this domain expertise, you're in good hands, like you're in good standing. I wouldn't worry too much about getting the position. If you don't have this domain expertise, start studying, because they already know you're research naive. So they're not going to ask you questions about research. They're going to figure out your knowledge and, as a coordinator, how to deal with patients. So in your case, as a physician assistant, you're already a clinician. You already know how to deal with patients. You already know how to establish rapport. You already know con meds. You already know side effects. You already know efficacy and safety assessments. You're good to go. It's just a matter of learning the 5-hour crash course, maybe taking my CRC Academy if that's something that you want to invest 3 months into, and possibly the book, The Comprehensive Guide to Clinical Research. So don't worry too much if you're research naive and going to a site to get interviewed. They already know you're research naive, so focus on what you can. Focus on your strengths. If you do develop some knowledge, like after watching my videos, demonstrate a little bit of that knowledge during the interview, but focus more on the clinical expertise that you have developed, hopefully, or the knowledge that you have developed. All right, good luck. Let me know how it goes. Keep the questions coming. Talk to you later.